And joining me now is the lovely Wendy Workman, District Commander for the Lions. Hi Wendy, welcome
Hello,
to Good Living.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Now you're in to tell us about a fantastic initiative that the Lions have taken on board and really run with it because it's proving so popular, isn't it? Tell us all about it.
It was initiated by Simon Hayes from Queenstown Lions, and he learnt that there was hundreds and millions of dollars of unused and old money sitting in
floating
people's
around,
drawers
yeah,
and everywhere else, and he decided to run with it. And the Reserve Bank in Wellington said there's, untouched millions of dollars, as said, lying around in people's drawers, boxes,
a huge
tins.
number, like $100 million, just
huge.
sitting in wait, which is incredible, isn't it?
It is, it is.
So well done to Simon. This was really his baby.
Yes, yes, and good on him. It was a great initiative.
It was fantastic.
And it's a huge project for all of Lions throughout New Zealand.
So it's something that all of the Lions organisations are doing throughout the country?
Throughout the whole of New Zealand for youth.
Right.
Yes.
And initially, it's worth noting, it was just going for 2 weeks, but due to the popularity of it, and this is the wonderful news, it's been extended right until the end of the year.
Yes, till December.
Okay.
Yes.
So, Wendy, tell us about some of the youth programs that this will really help, because there's some fantastic benefits to be had, isn't there?
Yes, we support youth in a big way in Lions, and we have the young speech maker, the peace poster. We support people going on the Spirit of Adventure, the Hillary Outdoor Pursuit Centre. There's so many youth programs that people can access in Youth of New Zealand.
I know, and the Lions really place a lot of importance on our youth, don't they?
Yes, big time. Yes, and it's really a big part of our, Lions. We get out there and fundraise and do all sorts of silly things, and to go back to the youth, and they are the leaders of our country.
That's right, they are indeed.
Yes.
And that's the wonderful thing about it, that all of the money that will be raised here goes to help those programs, because of course all the programs that Wendy's talked about, and you may have been on one of them yourself, they all need funding, don't they?
Yes, we fund. The parents do have to pay some part of, into the Spirit of. I've had 2 sons go on the Spirit Adventure and Outward Bound.
They are amazing things, aren't they? And don't they come back different people?
Yes, they do. Yes, absolutely. They've sort of stepped up, and I think it's made them the people they are today.
So if there is anyone watching at the moment that's interested in sending their children on any of those programs, they need to get sponsored by a Lions person?
They need to approach a Lions club and say that they're interested, and write them a resume of what they've really done, and each Lions club take it to their board and look at their application, and but certainly get in touch with a Lions club if you're a good speech maker or the peace poster. They get amazing trips. We're just running the final of the young speech maker in Napier, and it's on the 14th of August, and they get a 6 weeks paid trip to America.
Wow,
all sponsored by Lions youth programs.
And who knows, they may be writing the speeches of our politicians tomorrow and the years to come, which is great. So let's have a look, because this is really what people need to keep an eye out for, isn't it?
Yes, the tins, and if you please, go into Resene paint shops, and they have the buckets, and we do all the sorting of the old money and the new money, or any kind of money. And we do have an 0800 number. It's 0800 653 666, and if anybody can't get into a Resene shop, we're happy to come and pick the money up from their houses.
Wonderful. I won't take it too hard, but there is some money in there.
Yes.
Which is great, and I mean, here's an indication as well of all of our old CTV money. There's Tom Hawker's been on a few trips around the world with the Blue Monkey, so you can take coins and notes.
Yes, and we can take foreign currency. It goes back into circulation. They sort it out at the Reserve Bank in Wellington, and it goes back into circulation if it's current.
Really?
Money. Where the old money gets out, I'm not too sure what they do with the old money.
But with the money that they can use, they'll recycle it.
They'll
put it back
recycle.
Into it.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
So we take all sorts, the old decimal currency, brought back a thing from the past, the old pound, shillings and pence.
I know, that'll bring back a few memories too, won't it?
The old pennies, I couldn't believe how big they were.
I know, our money's so tiny now, it's amazing.
Yes, it's huge.
There's also a fantastic competition as well for students watching with the schools to design a $5 note, is that right?
Yes, there is. And all the schools have been sent things about, pamphlets about it, and they have to design a $5 note. And I think it's a marvellous thing too. And they go in to win a art prize from Resene, and the school gets a thing. And so if they want to enter, they just approach a Resene outlet, or they can go onto our website, which is www.lions.org New Zealand-old money. So those entries close on August the 6th, but I'm not too sure whether we've extended that too. So,
yeah, but get designing while you're budding artists out there, because what a good opportunity, to design your very own $5 note.
Cool?
It'll be very good. And that's the thing, I mean, there's some great prizes up for grabs, and we really do need to thank Resene as well, because they've been a big contributing partner, haven't they?
And they're such neat people when you go in there, and it's such a community-based organisation.
Yeah, which is absolutely brilliant. Okay, so start digging out that old money. Do it quickly, do it now rather than waiting for a big rush at the end of the year. But you do have another, 4 or 5 months or so. Pop into your nearest Resene, you'll see one of these there, and you can absolutely put it in there. Or, Wendy, they can get in touch with the Lions.
They can on the 0800 number, which will be great, and we'll come and pick the money up.
Wonderful. So there's really no excuse.
No.
If you can't make it in, Lions will come and pick up your money as well. This is a wonderful initiative. It's Heads Up for Kids, raising money for all of those fantastic foundations and organisations that the Lions get involved with. So it's a great initiative. And Wendy, thank you very much.
Thank you very much for having us. You are
welcome. Isn't it great? So there's some details for you again. I'll just run through that 0800 number, which I think I've got it written down somewhere. It's 0800 old money, which is 0800 653 666. So that is the number that you need to find out more information, and of course just head onto the Lions website too. Wendy, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you very much for having me.